Welcome back to Conversations Podcast. Happy Saturday morning. It's your boy Drew. Hey, look, I'm gonna bring you something today. It's probably gonna piss you off. Probably gonna piss off a lot of people. Definitely gonna piss off law enforcement. It's unfortunate, but I'm gonna keep it real and funky today. Uh, there's been a series of events going around, throughout the country in which police are being actually caught on camera, uh, basically abusing citizens. Now, a lot of people will say, well, what did the citizen do prior to blah blah blah, whatever? But does it really matter in the long run once you actually in custody? Now, a police officer, once he has you in custody, is not supposed to be beating, kicking, and stomping on you, all those other kinds of things. Um, Police recently, again, a string of events, whether it be abusing power, whether it be through abuse, whether it be through intimidation, or whatever. So I'm gonna bring you this brief clip this morning of something that happened in New York, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about this because this, to me, is really close to me.
A violent confrontation caught on camera inside the BK Wine Depot liquor store on Hoyt Avenue. Cell phone video shows Timothy Brown being punched and his head slammed into a counter window by two officers, one wearing an NYPD-issued vest and badge, the other in plain clothes. Abilene Moran witnessed the incident and captured the moment things escalated.
One of the officers with the hat on was still punching him, even though he had cuffs on him. He had his knee to his face. He had his knee to his face, all his weight on his face, pushing him against the floor, even though this man had handcuffs on him already.
Moran wished she had done more.
I'm so mad at myself that I didn't throw my body against him.
According to NYPD, the Tuesday incident all started as a planned undercover operation following numerous community complaints about drug sales in the area. Police arresting Brown, believing he was connected to the drug bust. They now say they had the wrong man. Now, the community is demanding justice.
The officers who committed this heinous act have lost their guns already.
That's right.
But that's not enough.
That's not enough.
They should be fired.
Be fired, that's right.
We're calling on
arrested.
Eric Gonzalez to prosecute these cops like they would prosecute anybody else.
Police say an undercover officer bought crack cocaine from a suspect during the operation. Investigators say the payment was given to another man, described as wearing a white shirt and green shorts. Officers then approached Brown, believing he matched that description. Moran said Brown begged the officers to listen to him.
You got the wrong person. It wasn't him. He didn't do anything. Check my security license. It's in my pocket.
Brown was charged with resisting arrest, but not with any drug-related offenses after police determined he was not involved.
It is some bullshit. This man's going about minding his own business in a store. Two plainclothes supposed cops run up on the man and immediately starts to assault him. Again, I'm gonna keep it real and funky today. This is why police officers should be required to wear uniforms. Because I'm gonna tell you, if you run up on me like that and just start hitting me and you're not identified, I'm gonna serve your ass. And more people are thinking like I am. Black, white, and everybody is thinking the same thing. They don't know who you are. You're just gonna run up and start assaulting people for no reason? Absolutely unacceptable. And this is not the first. Not long, but just last year, you had Robert Brooks in a correctional facility in New York get beaten to death by correctional officers. Unprovoked. No reason. All on camera. They beat the man's testicles out. These uncivilized bastards are just doing what they want to do because they think they can do it and get away with it with no repercussions. Because they can hide behind qualified immunity. Because the court systems don't want to deal with these officers because they're all part of the same damn system. This has got to change. The wrong guy. Well, it don't even matter if they had the right guy. Why would they treat someone like that? Police officers should be readily identifiable. They should be wearing uniforms. These unmarked cars, they should not be driving unmarked vehicles. Are you gonna pull over for an unmarked vehicle where people are impersonating cops and stuff nowadays? It's unsafe. Mess around and you got these imposter cops going around with these fake cars and you pull over for them. How do you know if they're not identifiable? They need to be identifiable, plain and simple. And I'm gonna tell you something too. These egos are out of control. I don't give a crap if you're a cop or whatever you are. Learn to treat people the way you want to be treated. Out here, oh, it's a tough job. Oh, I don't care. If you can't handle the job, go work at fucking Walmart. Just walk in, unannounced, and attack this man, beat him down, cause injuries, emotional and physical. Attack the man's manhood by beating him up in public for no reason other than he was there and they say, oh, he fit the description. I tell you what, people, you better start writing to your Senate or the senators or whatever, or your local mayors, your local police chiefs or whatever. They need to get these guys in check. They need to put these dogs back on a leash before someone puts some of these guys out of commission. Wear uniforms. Learn respect. Everybody's not a criminal. Investigate properly. If they had investigated properly and listened to the man, they would have found out that he wasn't who they were looking for. But no. They had power. They're power hungry, ego driven. A bunch of mutts. That's all they are, a bunch of mutts. Now, they're good officers, yeah. But even the so-called good, if you don't report the bad, then guess what you are? You're not as good as you think. It's got to stop. I look at approximately 10 cases every day, but yet they'll say, oh, it's far and in between. That is not true. Police officers do this kind of shit every day and are protected with qualified immunity, backed by the courts. These guys are no more than modern day slave patrol. That's all they are. And if you're thinking anything less, then you're freaking crazy. They don't care about you. They're not here to protect the public. They're here to gain revenue for this system. That's what they're here for. Keep it real. But I'm telling you, they're human, they bleed, they shit, just like the rest of us. Police officers, if you're listening, stop it. Stop doing this to people. Would you want it done to your relatives? Would you want it done to your sons, your daughters? Would you want that to happen? It's out of control. Police officers should be forced to carry their own liability insurance. Forget all that qualified immunity stuff. Make them carry their own liability insurance. And make them also police in the areas that they serve. Make them live in the areas where they serve. But people know them. That stop. That will stop. If people know where you live, they know your family for the most part, and you're so-called serving your community like you're supposed to be, people know you. Most of the time, they're going to respect you. Unless you're here doing dumb shit like that. I'm telling you, more people are gonna start popping you guys if you guys don't start acting respectfully and identifying yourselves. And even so, if you're in plain clothes just because you say you're police, does that mean you're the police? Hell no. So people will start facing choices. Uh, do, do I accept getting hurt by these guys who are attacking me, who say they're cops, but I don't know that they're cops? You're going to have to make some choices on defending yourself. There's Second Amendment's out there. And I'm telling you, everybody should respect it. Respect the police to the extent that you're respected. And I'm telling you, government, get these guys under control. Citizens are getting fed up. And most of these videos that I see, they're predominantly attacking minorities, especially in New York City, especially there. But that's not getting twisted. They're attacking all citizens. Black, white, don't matter. They're just doing stuff because they can. They actually believe that they are invincible. And sometimes there's going to be a wake-up call real soon if they don't make some adjustments to this. I don't care if it's training or whatever it is. Take away what protects them the most. Their qualified immunity. Make these people held accountable. Hold them accountable. When they're good, treat them good job. But when you're bad and you do shit like this, send them through the ringer. Fire them. Put them in jail. Whatever. Because I'm gonna tell you something. You do that to me. I don't want your money. I don't want any of that stuff. I want your blood. I want the same thing that you took from me. I want to take it from you. And I'm not the only one who feels that way. And it's unfortunate that you have to think that way. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Don't bother anybody. But that pisses me off to think that they could just run up on you and do that and get away with it. And it felt so freely to do it. They've done that before. I guarantee you they've done that before. And if you think they haven't, you're crazy. Anyway, listen, I ain't waste too much more of your time. Had to get that rant up this morning. Had to let you guys know what's going on. But I want you guys to subscribe to Black Alert Radio FTP. FTP is for the people. Not some of the time, it's for all the time for the people. You can also hit me, Gmail, blackalertradio@gmail.com. Let me know your questions. Or look, even comment on the video. And I'm going to respond back. Because I do care about what you guys think. But anyway, please like, share, and subscribe to this video. And guess what? Your boy Drew is out.